I've had the fucking weirdest day in my life. Just so fucking weird. I mean, so I take this job, right? Cash in hand, nothing unusual about that. Better for me, actually, because I'm using this new app, TaskRabbit. Customer says it's the pipes under their sink. It's all a bit vague. They're leaking. They're blocked. But it sounds simple. And no one else wants to go out at the mo. So I get that. And I'm thinking this will be a quickie. I'll go over to Chiswick, do the job, back in time for Sunday roast with my mum. Thanks very much. So I go over there. I introduce myself. Dan, the odd job man. And she laughs at first. She says, well, this is an odd job. And I'm not sure if she's talking about me or the thing I've come out to do, but don't matter. I like her. She's got a nice arse. Sorry, but it is relevant to what happened. So we go into her flat, and it's clean, right? I mean, like proper spotless. You know? We go through, and I didn't notice at first, but the thing is, there's no furniture at all. You know? I mean, not in a sort of minimalist Swedish shit kind of a way, but like she's just moved in. Yeah, there's just a sofa in the living room. We go into the kitchen, there's nothing there really but a table. I didn't see the bedroom, but I bet it was the same. And she turns around and looks at me. And she says, yeah, it's a simple job, but I'm already looking at the pipes under the sink, you know, because I'm kind of off my banter game with the odd job comment. And the thing is, though, she's really pretty in a uptight kind of a way. I know that's unprofessional to say that, but, you know, there it is. And so I make some stupid comment. Well, I'm simple, so simple suits me. I am a knob sometimes. And then she says, like it's nothing, I want to pay you to kill me. Yeah, I know. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Did you just say? And she's all business. She says, yes, I want to pay you to kill me. And she starts getting this money out on the table. She says, you know, I'll pay you very well for it. I've looked into all this, and no one's going to get into any trouble. And well, she's a fucking nutter. You know, and I want to leave. Every bone in my body is saying, mate, get out of there, leg it, because she is clearly insane. But I don't. Because it just seems so absurd, you know. It's like I'm watching some scene in a shit movie, and all I can think of to say is, but why? Now that stops her chat. And get this, she says, that's a very personal question. And I'm thinking, if I'm going to be killing you in a moment, lady, we are going to be getting pretty fucking personal. You know, I'll be ending your person. I think I have a right to know. But no, she's all offended. She says she doesn't see why, and she'll be paying me well if that's what I'm worried about. And I think I might be worried about going to jail, among other things. But she says, no, it's a foolproof plan. You know, it's all safe. It's all right for her to say, because she'll be dead. Anyway, I'm still there in her kitchen, and I'm trying to figure out if this might be some kind of prank that my brother, you know, Frank has arranged. You know, it's a kind of shit he'd pull, but it can't have been. And then she says there's a second part to the job. Shit. I'm betting she wants me to cut up the body, you know, and I can't do, I'm squeamish about that kind of thing. But no, she says, and I swear I'm not making this up, she says, I want you to make love to me. What? I want you to make love to me. After she's dead? No, I am not that kind of odd job man, you know. This is getting too odd, even for me, even for odd job Dan, you know, she's a fucking sicko. So I'm out of there. But she's like, no, please don't leave. She puts her hand on my arm and she explains that what she wants is just one last shag before she dies. Before I kill her. What do you say to that? That puts a lot of pressure on a man. I'd have to perform, you know. I get nervous about performing at the best of times. I'm a man of a certain age. And it's tricky with women. All that, you know, up a bit, down a bit. You're in the wrong position, harder, softer stuff. And what if I let her down? I'd have to take that to the grave. I mean, poor woman, last shag of her life, and I can't even make her... And she laughs when I tell her what I'm worried about, the shagging part. But I mean, it's an intimate thing, isn't it? Sex. I suppose killing someone is too. I don't get it. It just don't make any sense to me. She's got this lovely flat in Chiswick. She's clearly doing well. And even if I don't agree with her interior decoration choices, it's a fancy place. You know, and then there's all that money on the table. This is proper Al Pacino gangster shit with the money on the table. How would I even get all that money home? Not that I'm considering. But that's a hell of a lot of money right there. Imagine what you could do with that. I could help my mum. I could... Oh, no. And then I think I get it, right? And I say, love, this isn't about a man, is it? Because you know we're not worth it. We're really not worth it. You know, have you tried Tinder? And that does it. Then she starts talking proper. Talking. She says, no, it's not about a man, and I'm a sexist prick for accidentally thinking that all her life choices might be about a man. Well, all right. Fair enough. My bad. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, not ha-ha funny, but, you know, how people tell all their darkest stuff to strangers. Happens to me all the time. My mum says it's because I've got one of those faces, you know, open. I don't know. I think I just don't judge people, really, you know. Normally I turn up, I do the job, have a chat and a cuppa, and I'm on my way. You know, if people want to talk, that's fine. I'll listen, nod along in the right places, normally. But this is not normal. And I know I've got to listen. I'm so aware I've got to listen to this woman, that she is on the edge, that we're alone in this empty flat, just me and her, and that I've got to keep calm. And at this moment, this exact moment could mean everything. She's lonely, she says. She's depressed, she says. Has been for years. And her tragedy is there's no big tragedy in her story. You know? It's like 100 other stories you've heard. And I know I've got to say the right thing, keep this conversation moving. And the money's still there on the table looking up at us. But I'm not a good one for words, me, you know? I'm not much of a talker. So I say, why don't I look at the pipes while I'm here, you know, since I'm here? And she likes that idea. So she says, yeah, and I'll get you a drink. Comes back with vodka. I like it. I like her. She's funny. And she's still talking. Tells me her plan in full. She's been planning this for weeks. She doesn't want her family to get hurt. So if I kill her, make it look like a robbery, then it'll be easier for them. I don't agree with her about that, but I suppose I kind of see her logic. She doesn't want them to feel guilty. She's kind, see? Well, I go around that flat, I look at every pipe, every fitting, everything. And we're drinking vodka. And, you know, I don't normally drink at work, but well. And somehow, it's late afternoon. And somehow, we're on the sofa. And I'm thinking, I've probably never known anyone this well in my life. I could tell you everything about this woman. It's like she wanted to tell someone everything, like it was her last chance. And I know she's waiting for an answer. Will I do this odd job for her? Odd job. Conversation's slowing down. I can't keep stalling. So I kiss her. Because she's lovely. And she's lonely. And I'm there. And I do perform. I don't let her down, if you know what I mean. And then we're lying there by the sofa. And she's pleading now, you know. She's crying, please, please, begging me. I can't, I just can't. So, I leave her. I leave her on the floor. Leave the money, I just leave her. Never been such a coward in my life. I mean, what would you have done?